everybody, I'm Joy. Welcome to Food Simplicity and Vitality. Now this is a food and lifestyle channel where we cook together and we stay well together. For those of you who've been watching my videos, you'll see that we're on a series of cooking. Now if you do prefer just to simply work out with me, I've left a link below in the video so that you can just work out. But for me, working out and eating healthy goes hand in hand. It's my pleasure once again to bring you this amazing salad. Now this salad is so simple to make and it is called the smoked salmon, goat cheese and chayote salad. Now it doesn't involve a lot of cooking. We're going to boil 2 eggs for about 10 minutes and then we are going to grill a few vegetables, put it all together and you will be amazed. Guys, if at the end of this video you enjoy watching, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you will always know when I upload a video which will be relevant to you and your well-being. I'm so excited and I'm hungry as well, so I'm going to jump straight into how we created this amazing salad. We'll start with the preparation of the chayote. The chayote is essentially a fruit, but today we are going to use it as a vegetable. It's very subtle in taste. In the Caribbean, where my parents are from, we call this the chocho, and it's usually used in pickles, pepper pickles, or it's also used in soups. But today we are going to use it as a vegetable in our lovely salad. So the skin is usually green or white, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to peel it, take the skin off, and then we are going to shred it so that it can be flaked in the salad. So that's what it's going to look like, and we'll cut it in half and we'll take the central part of it out. Because we don't really need that, but you can either cut it again or you can use your little knife and prise that section out. I do this quite often, so I'm taking the shortcut. I'm just using the knife to do it this way, but you can do it with a smaller knife. So once you've cut it in half, we're going to shred it with a vegetable peeler and sort of get them like that, feathery, so they can be sprinkled in our salad. So now we're going on to use the oyster mushrooms. Now mushrooms are so good for our health. So these ones are the oyster ones, and I've washed them and I'm taking them apart because I'm then going to grill them a little bit and add them to the salad. So you keep taking them apart like that, very flavoursome. Now I'm going to use some sweet potato. I do try to cut back on carbs, but certain carbs you cannot cut back on, and sweet potato is one of them for me anyway. So I peeled it and now I'm going to dice it into square chunks, and we are going to roast our vegetables, which for me is the healthier way to do it. And this is the plantain, good old plantain. Very good for gut health, and you can read up on that. And it's like a big banana for those of you who don't know what it is. And I'm just going to cut those into circles, and it just adds that sweetness to our meal. And these are the asparagus, and what we're going to do, these are the asparagus spears, and I'm not going to cut them because I was told they're wasteful. You get a tray, guys, and then you line it with parchment paper and then sprinkle it with some olive oil, and we are going to put our vegetables on the tray and we're going to bake away. Now what I suggest you do, you can in fact parboil your sweet potatoes so that they're softer, ready to bake, or you can, if you've got the time, put them on with the rest of the vegetables, the plantain and the asparagus spears and the mushrooms. And then I like to coat them in olive oil, you know, sprinkle some on, add some seasoning because it all adds to the flavor, and we're all about tasty food, aren't we? And use your favorite spices. Make sure they're natural spices, guys, no added this or that. And we've got the cayenne pepper, we've got garlic, we've got black pepper, we've got white pepper. Very, very tasty. And then I'm also going to use some peppercorns on there. Sprinkle that all over and add whatever vegetables you like, guys. This is what it's going to look like, and I'm going to pop this in the oven for 10 minutes. So guys, you'll see that this one is the ready-to-eat salmon, and I'm simply going to take it out of the packet. Now these slices we are going to wrap our goat cheese in, and give you an example. Taking them apart and like so the goat cheese I'm using, this is the cheese I'm using, it's goat cheese. Now you can use your cheese of goat cheese, and I'm going to now slice my goat cheese into small slices, like that, about 1/4 of an inch or so, or even less. Slice, and I'm doing 2 slices there, and you can see I'm going to grab my salmon slice and I'm rolling and wrapping. Don't worry if it's falling apart a little bit, it will stay wrapped, and the more you do, you'll get the practice, you'll see the technique once you get going. That's right. And then what we're going to do is just small slices like this. You can wrap them tighter if you like, and they are ready to go. Now we're going to boil 2 eggs for about 10 minutes. We'll do them hard boiled. I'm going to show you now how to make a quick dressing. Now I'm using 2 tablespoons of olive oil. In fact, I'm doing 3 because we're getting a bigger dressing going. And I'm adding half a lemon. I'm squeezing as much juice out of the lemon as possible. And I'm taking the bits as well. It just adds, the bits from the lemon. Mix that there. Then I'm going to add some garlic granules to the dressing, make it nice and garlicky. And this is optional, not everybody likes garlic. And the cayenne pepper is going in as well. And the peppercorns, mixed peppercorns, I'm sprinkling some of that in there, adding it nicely. And a little bit more black pepper, mixing it all together. Really give it a good mix. And then you can stop here. Alternatively, you can be like me, and if you have any available Vermont extra dry, you can add that. Whoops, I'm really generous with this part there. That's it. And as I said, it's a wine, so guys, if you don't drink alcohol, don't add that. You can add just some white wine vinegar. Right, so we mix that up, and these are my vegetables once I took them out of the oven. They're nicely roasted and ready to go. Yum yum. So now let's put everything together. So we've gone ahead and washed our mixed leaves, and guys, I've left a link as to how I prepare my leafy salads, and you can look at that later. And so I'm just simply adding that to my bowl, and my shredded cabbage. This is the purple cabbage, very good. I love the crunch in these. And you'll see I'm adding my asparagus spears to the bowl, my grilled plantain there, and I'm adding a few more. There you go, the oyster mushrooms, nice and garlicky and tasty. My sweet potatoes gone on, and I did use a different avocado because the one I bought wasn't great, but anyway, I like to add the edamame beans as well, and I like to leave them in the shell because it slows me down when I'm eating my salads if I find I'm going too fast. now add in your boiled eggs. I used 2 eggs for this particular recipe, and so you can now add your dressing. I'm putting a couple of tablespoons of this nice dressing all over the salad, like so. And then we cannot forget the star of the show, the chayote. So you'll see I've shredded them and I'm just placing them over the salad all over, and I'm adding some more dressing to this. And there you have it, guys. Now for a bonus, I've prepared a nice fruit salad. Now I always find that I want something sweet at the end of my meals, and I think this is a good fix for that crave that I have. Now I'm going to use some seasonal berries with some melon, and I'm going to use some nuts. You'll see that I've just got a glass there, and I'm just adding my almond nuts and my walnuts. I sometimes add my pecan nuts, but I didn't have any today. And I'm slicing dates. Dates just have that nice chewy sweet taste that I love, and if you like it, you can add that as well. I've got a toothpick and I'm now feeding the fruits onto the toothpick. I've done the blueberry, the melon, and then the strawberries, and I do a couple of these, probably about 3 or so, and just add it to the bowl. And you'll find that you can eat them little by little, and you find that they're very, very tasty and they're filling, and it's just what you need at the end of the meal. There's a final fruit salad with nuts. Now guys, I hope you enjoy this. Yes, so everyone, it's taste time. Time to taste the salmon, goat cheese and chayote. Now guys, I realize that the flavors do take quite well with this lovely chayote. You'll remember that I put the cayenne pepper, I put garlic and black pepper, olive oil all over, and then when it was roasted, it really roasted in well. So I'm putting some of the salmon and chayote on my fork. Absolutely tasty, and I love variety in my salad. I'm going to taste some of the plantain with the egg and some of the oyster mushroom again, and a little bit of sweet potato. I really, really love this salad, and I'm sure I'm going to tuck in more off camera. Guys, I would like you to also try these desserts. They're so simple, and yet they're very good for weight management. They are like berries, very low in sugar, and a few nuts will help to fill you up as well. And strawberries, and the berries are so sweet. They are seasonal, and that does help. I find that when they're in season, they are plump and ripe and ready to go. Guys, if you did enjoy watching the video, please subscribe, hit that notification bell so you will always know when I upload a video. So have a lovely day, and I will see you in my next video.